So I have seen Mount Hood numerous times from a distance, and I'm still at quite a distance now. I'll try to zoom in because I don't think you can see it very well right this minute. But I'm on my way to Mount Hood and get up as close as I can to see the mountain up close and get some photos of it. Let me flip this around and see how well I can zoom in. There is Mount Hood, still from a distance. Let's get closer. So now I am considerably closer to Mount Hood, just by the side of the highway, and you can see the mountain behind me in the background. It's funny because even as, well, it's humongous. It towers over everything around it, but we're so close to some of these lesser peaks and super tall trees that the mountain comes in and out of view. So kind of fascinating. So here I've stopped again, still by the side of the highway, but kind of an even better view of the mountain behind me. It's 11,600 and some odd feet. So it's huge. And actually the next highest peak around it, well, Mount St. Helens, which is almost 2 hours to the north, is only 8,500 feet. And most of the others around are like 4,000 to 4,500. So it just towers over everything around it. So now in the distance behind me, I'm not sure yet how well you can see it, but I'll flip the camera around, is not Mount Hood, but I think it's Mount Adams. Let me flip around so I can, there, and I think I can zoom in. So off in the distance there, that is Mount Adams, I'm pretty sure. And in fact, behind me, if I flip the camera back around, there's a sign, and right on the other side of the sign, I'm actually on Mount Hood. I'm gonna flip this and come forward. So from here you can see I'm actually on Mount Hood, and in fact I am above the tree line. I'm up at the alpine scrub line at the peak. I'm going to get up to the end of the parking lot for a cleaner, less obstructed view. There, I don't have sunglasses on, I'm just looking into the sun. So now behind me is a clean, unobstructed view of Mount Hood, standing above the tree line, so that all that's beyond me is little scrubby bushes and then just barren snowpack. There is snow year-round on the mountain peak, which means there's also runoff during all the warmer months. So all of the lower elevations get, tons of fresh spring, alpine spring water. Let me spin around here. There's Mount Adams again in the background, very faintly. But I was going to spin the camera, and so there we have Mount Hood in all its glory. And I will pan around, pan around, pan around, so you can see just vast openness. So quite unexpectedly, I stumbled upon a really fantastic view of Mount Adams. This is from the backside of a ski lodge that's up here on Mount Hood. Let me spin around and flip the camera so that you can see there is the ski lift, and off in the distance, if I keep mostly foreground, then it'll show exposure. You can see the ski lift is here on my left, on the left, and Mount Adams, what I'm calling Mount Adams, I'm pretty sure it is off on the right.